Today, we're diving into one of Coursera's most powerful features, LLM Columns. These let you bring AI directly into your data workflows, and I think you'll be amazed what's possible. Before we jump in, you'll need a dataset to work with. If you haven't created one yet, no worries, just check out our dataset documentation and come back when you're ready. For this demo, I'm going to use the Agent Conversations dataset. Now here's something absolutely crucial that you can't skip. You must set a primary key for your dataset. This is how LLM columns know how to map the outputs back into your table. Getting there is easy. Hit Command K or Control K on Windows and open your command palette and choose Set Primary Key. This opens a dialog where you'll enter an ARAQL expression that represents a unique row identifier for your dataset. You can choose a single column if it's unique, like we have here, or combine multiple columns to meet that uniqueness requirement. Once you've got that expression written, just select Set Primary Key, and you're all set. Trust me, this step will save you headaches later. All right, now for the fun part, creating our LLM column. You've got two ways to do this. Option 1, look for that plus button in the upper right-hand corner of your table. When you hover over it, you'll see it says New Column. Option 2, back to our trusty command palette. Command K and then New Column. Either way, this gets you to this column type selection page. Here's where you'll choose LLM Column and the real magic begins. Welcome to the LLM Column creation page. This is where everything comes together. You'll see several areas: model, tools, system message, prompt, and a chat preview pane. For choosing your model, definitely check out our model guide. It'll help you pick the right one for your use case. Same goes for tools. Our tool guide covers all available options. Let's break down the setup. System message is where you explain the setup for your prompt. Think of this as giving the AI context about what you want to do. The prompt box is where the magic happens. You'll enter an ARAQL expression that represents the data you want to input into the LLM. This could be an address, a product review, an email text, whatever you're working with. Now pay attention to this part. The prompts are templated, so you need double curly braces around your expression. Whether you're mixing expressions with text or just using expressions alone, those double curly braces are required every time. Let me show you what this looks like with a real example. Here's a system message that prompts and extracts dog breeds from customer conversations. The prompt will be the conversation. Here's where you can really dial in your results and make sure your LLM is working exactly how you want it to. The chat window lets you test specific inputs and see the outputs right away. Perfect for quick experimentation. But here's the real power move. Switch to the preview tab and hit that play button. That loads in a sample of your actual data so you can see how your system message and prompt work together on real examples. Now let's QA these preview results to make sure we're getting quality outputs. Looking at our dog breed extraction example, here's what we want to check for. First, scan through the results to see if the model is following your instructions. Are you getting clean breed names like Labrador and Golden Retriever, or is it adding extra text? Second, look for edge cases. When customers mention things like small dog or puppy, you should see NA as expected. If you're getting breed names for these, your prompt might need tweaking. Third, check for consistency. The same type of input should produce the same type of output. If a reference to my lab sometimes returns lab and sometimes Labrador, you might want to be more specific in your system message. If you spot these issues in the preview, this is the perfect time to refine your system message or adjust your prompt. Maybe you need to be more explicit about format or add examples for tricky cases. The beautiful thing is you can keep tweaking your system message and prompt, then re-preview until every result looks exactly right. Don't rush this step. Getting it perfect in preview saves you from having to reprocess your entire dataset later. Before we save, let's make sure we've got everything configured properly. First, set your output type using the curly brace icon in the upper corner of the left sidebar. This tells Cotera what kind of response format to expect. Next, the timer icon lets you choose your schedule. Here's something important. LLM columns are automatically set to run never, so they won't do anything unless you set a schedule. The third icon gives you access to more technical controls like temperature, max output tokens, and durability settings. Most users can stick with the defaults, but these are there if you need fine-tuned control. Once you're happy with everything, hit save. You'll be prompted to name your column. Pick something descriptive that'll make sense to your team. I'll call this one Dog Breed Identifier. At this point, you can either save and let it run on your selected schedule, or choose Run Now to kick off the first run immediately. If you choose Run Now, it'll run once out of sync, then pick up on the regular schedule after that. One last thing. If you have auto publish turned on, you're all done. But if not, remember to publish your changes to make them visible to the rest of your organization. And there you have it. Your first LLM column is ready to bring AI insights directly into your data workflows.